What's up, Ram fam? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. It's right before Christmas, but today's video we're actually be working on that TRX. Before we dive into all those goodies and stuff like that, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop a thumbs up, hit that bell notification so every time I drop a cool video for you guys, you are aware. But in today's video, we're gonna be selling an iDrive or Ultimate 9 USA drive system, basically like a pedal commander on the TRX. Now the TRX is already fast enough, as all y'all know. And then when I put it into sport, it's pretty damn quick, but it's recommended not to drive in sport all the time. So I drive in auto, but I've had an iDrive system on the, or Ultimate 9 system, I think they changed their name, on the Power Wagon. I actually have an install video on that. I'll leave a card up above.
Like this video.
Now this system is definitely going to help, especially when you're on auto. As far as one of the driving settings on the TRX, there is a delay. So when you mash on the gas or like going into an on-ramp of a highway, you can tell there is a lag. So this will definitely help eliminate that lag. You don't gain any horsepower for this. I want to make that very clear. You do not gain any horsepower from this. This is basically just eliminating the lag in the throttle response itself. But let's dive into them. Now I had this from my old Ram 1500, but it was still a newer one. And this is the system itself. Straight plug and play. You do get some zip ties here to go ahead and, cable management, a little, I'll call it prep pad because it does have an adhesive backing right here. So that way you can mount it. But we'll go ahead and take it, and you get some nice directions too. Pretty straightforward, but I'll show you what it looks like in the TRX. Now we're in the driver's seat right here. Excuse the mess. But right here, you're gonna find two bolts, one right here, and then one right here as well. It's gonna take a 7mm socket to go ahead and do the trick. We're gonna loosen them. That way we can go ahead and take this panel off and have a little bit more working room. Once they're loosened, you're gonna see these 3 tabs on each side and along the edges. You just wanna go ahead and go underneath where you loosen it, just pull back and just lightly. It feels like you're gonna be breaking it, but you're not. Done this numerous times on my vehicles, at least the Rams. So right here, I'm doing this with one hand, y'all. Right there, you're gonna loosen. You're gonna see all the connections. But that way you can access the top of the gas pedal and all the wiring that you need to. So you can go ahead and disconnect these and disconnect that. It's right here. This is on top of the gas pedal. I'm gonna take the top of this, pull it out, lift up. Okay, now we're gonna put the iDrive or Ultimate 9 into this. So when it comes to these 2 connections, you're going to connect this into the port or to the part that you took off the gas pedal. So that has the male prongs in there. And this one looks like the one that you just took off. So obviously that's going to go on top of the gas pedal. And then you're going to do the wiring, wire it however you choose, what's best for you. But as far as the connections, once again, this will go into the one that you took off. This will connect into the top of the gas pedal and then close back down like that. So we have it on, as you can hear and see, but it is a pain in the butt as far as taking the male to the part where you disconnected, because it just doesn't, the reach isn't there, so you have to do it with one hand. Other than that, connecting the female back into the top part of the gas pedal is pretty straightforward. That took me like 3 seconds. But overall, the process took about 3 to 5 minutes. I think 2 to 3 minutes of it was just trying to get the damn the longer portion, the male, into the female that you took off. I'm gonna go ahead and mount it right here in this portion right here. So I do have the cables running through the inside of the panel. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie them up to the top of the gas pedal there. The metal rod that's coming down, just enough slack to go ahead and tape it on there. We'll go ahead and take a look at the finished product. The product mounted, as you can see, hardly any cable coming through, just enough to go ahead and mount it. We'll go ahead and take a drive and I'll show you on a back road just the difference. We're on auto, we're not even on sport. It is on the U9 setting, which is the Ultimate 9. You just have to take, there we go. And as you can see, I just tap it and this thing wants to launch already, which is crazy. So this thing just is the way it accelerates, and it did a little, like, it was trying to grab at the end, but and it did it, you know, the all-wheel drive. Now I turned it off right there. Now me tapping on the gas just the way I did before, it does not jump. It still jumps, but not as much or instantaneous. So there's definitely a difference. With all the products I install, I'll always leave a link down below. Also, I will leave a discount code that you can use to save 10% off your purchase. Like I said, it is a difference. Nothing crazy. It doesn't add horsepower or anything like that some people do think. But let me go ahead and make this clear. It does not add horsepower. I'll leave a link down below. Hopefully you guys subscribe, like the video. Have a fantastic new year.